where on earth is Carmen Sandiego?
Where is Carmen Sandiego? Carmen Sandiego, where on earth can she be? Tell me where is Carmen Sandiego? Carmen Sandiego, where on earth can she be? Where on earth can she be? Lady Tower Lisa, Timbuktu, can you help us find it?
Pull over and give yourself up, Carmen Sandiego. Did you see that? Blast it! A 30-mile perimeter has been secured. There is no escape.
Over here.
She over there?
No, over here.
Here, Captain.
Oh, I saw her.
She was there. There she is, Captain.
Give up, Carmen Sandiego. You can't steal Stonehenge with all of Scotland Yard looking on. What do you say to that?
I say, cheerio!
What's she doing?
Is there no one on Earth who can catch Carmen Sandiego?
I've just pulled off one of my most daring thefts ever. You won't get away with it, Carmen. Try if you like, player. You won't catch me.
Oh no, look at this, Zach. My horoscope is awful today.
Oh, come on, Ivy. You know you can't believe everything you read in the newspaper.
But Zach, listen to this. Watch your step today. Anything that can go wrong will go wrong.
Sounds like the chief. Wonder what's up. Go ahead, chief.
Hello, governors. Scotland Yard just called. Seems Carmen Sandiego has stolen Deaf's Stonehenge.
And you're in a good mood because of this?
No, I'm in a good mood because I've always wanted muscles like this. Pretty buff, huh? And because the player wants you two on the job immediately.
Clear. C5 us to the scene of the crime.
I'll be back. Okay, listen up, gumshoes. You're heading across the Atlantic to England, or hopping across the pond, as the Brits like to say. Ah, glorious England. God save the Queen. Home of Buckingham Palace. And Big Ben, which is the bell inside the clock tower of the House of Parliament. Your destination is Salisbury Plain, 80 miles west of London, where you'll see absolutely nothing, because Carmen stole all 162 stones that make up this ancient ruin known as Stonehenge.
Now, nobody knows exactly who built this 5,000-year-old circle of stone, but it turns out that there are more than 600 similar ruins found all over the British Isles.
Yep, you gotta hand it to her. She only steals the very best.
Pip, pip, cheerio, have a good day. I am out of here.
Huh?
Oh, yuck! You still say horoscopes are just a lot of hocus pocus?
If you want good things to happen, Ivy, you gotta look on the bright side. I mean, hey, it could be raining.
See? I told you.
No, don't start. Your horoscope did not do this. England's a very wet country, Ivy. It rains almost 200 days a year.
And where's the bright side in that, Mr. Have a Nice Day?
Well, okay, fine, but it's not known for earthquakes like back in San Francisco, right? Whoa!
If it can go wrong, it will!
What? Looks like Carmen's replacing Stonehenge with their own monolith. Ivy, don't! It could be a trap!
Catch!
Or a bomb!
Nah, a bomb's not Carmen's style, little bro. But a clue in the box is.
Whoa! Check out the getup on this stone ragdoll.
Definitely not from the same place or time as Stonehenge. It looks South American.
Hey, give me that. It's Mayan.
I went up and got it.
No, not mine. Mayan. Look.
Wow, those are Mayan glyphs, ancient writings of the Mayan people.
Whose carvings are found on ruins in the Yucatan Peninsula. Player, C5 us to the
Whoa, wait a minute, wait. To where, Zach? The Mayans lived all over the Yucatan Peninsula. It's more than 75,000 square miles of dense jungle and modern cities.
And Carmen could be anywhere, huh?
Right. We need someone who can make this doll tell us exactly where she is. Player, is there an ACME detective who's an expert in archaeology?
Hold on to your PI pith helmets, gumshoes. One of our top detectives is digging the rock seed on Ellesmere Island, less than 800 miles from the North Pole in the Canadian Arctic.
Chief, you know I don't do heights.
Zach, Ivy, good to see you. The chief said you need some help with a Carmen clue.
We do. She left this statue at Stonehenge.
Amati, if I fell, would I survive?
Sure, until you hit the bottom.
Great.
This is definitely an ancient Mayan statue from the Yucatan, Ivy.
What's the connection? What does Stonehenge in England have in common with the Mayans in the Yucatan?
Over 2,000 years ago, the ancient Mayans invented a modern calendar like our own. And many people believe that at Stonehenge, certain stones mark the exact spot where the sun rises in the summer solstice, the longest day of the year. Other stones mark where it sets on the winter solstice, the shortest day of the year.
Wait, that's dead short.
And it's even a line for the equinoxes, when night and day are exactly the same length.
Like a Stone Age computer.
Or a 500-ton calendar.
Cool.
But Stonehenge is a lot of different things to different people. Some myths even say it's an ancient landing site for UFOs.
UFOs? But that's ridiculous.
Hey, it's a lot less ridiculous than you believing in that astrology junk. I, for one, think there could be intelligent life on other planets.
Amati, what about this shield Carmen attached to the doll's arm? What do you make of that?
There was a famous boy king of the Mayans called Pakal, a name which meant shield.
That's gotta be it. Where did this Pakal dude rule?
The Mayan city of Palenque. But be careful, you could be stepping right into a Carmen trap.
Thanks, Amati. We owe you one. Player, C5 us out of here.
Break out the sunscreen, dudes and dudettes. You're heading due south to the Yucatan Peninsula. A peninsula, I like that word, peninsula. Peninsula is an area of land surrounded on three sides by water. Bring out the floaties, cause this peninsula, my friends, is surrounded by the Gulf of Mexico and the Caribbean Sea. The Mayans, who lived here over 1,500 years ago, were a very advanced American Indian people. They built incredible cities with 10-story buildings, I call them cloud scrapers, and modern roadways using techniques we still can't figure out today. Next up, the Yucatan.
The Temple of Inscriptions. That's where Pakal is buried.
Is any of this case gonna happen at ground level?
The giant circle of stone monoliths in Salisbury, England is called what? The giant circle of stones in Salisbury, England is called Stonehenge.
Now, hurry up with that trap so we can go watch for those two detectives to arrive.
Ivy, did you hear that?
Yeah, this way.
Yeah, Carmen takes a quick look at the sarcophagus downstairs, then she's off to the Pacific Island heist, leaving us to take care of those ACME-detectives. Perfect. Now let's go keep an eye out for them.
That's Carmen's biggest henchman, Four Chin Hunter.
But Carmen's already gone.
Well, maybe we can figure out where she went if we can find that sarcophagus they mentioned.
Ivy, this way!
It's them!
Get them!
Let's go! Come on!
It's a jaguar! Run!
Looks like our little trap worked. What the... They can't have gotten far. Come on!
We're trapped. There's no way out. Zach, what are you doing?
Some crypts have speaking tubes built into the walls. Ancient tribes believed that way their dead could speak to the spirit world. Ha! Voila!
Looks like an ordinary crack to me.
Trust me, it'll do the trick. Don't worry, Ivy. There's no way they'll ever look for us down here.
Where is he?
This tomb's the safest place to be.
Come on, they're downstairs.
Gotcha, Fortune.
What's up, Chief?
Hi, Tib. This just in from CrimeNet.
Carmen's henchmen have now stolen the Arecibo telescope in Puerto Rico. She wasn't spotted at the scene of the crime, but...
Puerto Rico? That must be the island theft Carmen was heading for. Now we've missed her.
Ha! Think again, little bro. Puerto Rico's in the Atlantic Ocean. Fortune said she was headed to a Pacific island.
I'll alert the local authorities to pick up these two. I love alerting local authorities. You figure out where on earth Carmen Sandiego is.
You said she came down here to look at Pakal's sarcophagus. Why?
I'm not telling you a thing.
Player, we need a connection between Stonehenge, the Arecibo telescope, and Mayan leader Pakal.
Pakal was a great ruler of the Mayan people over 1,300 years ago.
Boy, was he having a bad hair day or what, eh, Chief?
Trust me, Home, that dude was way fly back in 615. And check it out, he was put in charge of the whole country when he was only 12 years old.
What did you do this weekend?
I plowed and planted corn. I studied for my geometry quiz.
Like, I just hung out in the town square?
I passed 23 laws, gave away 50 scholarships, arbitrated a peasant uprising, and searched for intelligent life on other planets.
Whoa, freeze frame. Did you hear that?
Hey, the Mayans were big on astronomy, and some people, not many, I'm not naming names, but some people even believe they became such an advanced culture because they had, get this, help from extraterrestrials! Ah!
Oh, come on, Chief. You don't expect me to buy that.
Hey, it's wild, it's crazy, it's a big piece of fruitcake, but it explains the amazing similarities between the Mayan pyramids and the Egyptian pyramids, which were built thousands of miles and thousands of years apart. Hey, it's just one theory.
Whoa, look what Pakal had carved on his tomb.
It almost looks like...
He's flying an ancient rocket ship.
Sure, but it could be almost anything.
And didn't Amati say some people believe ancient Stonehenge was a UFO landing site?
So?
So, Carmen's henchmen just stole NASA's Arecibo telescope in Puerto Rico, Ivy.
A telescope which has a function...
to send out signals searching for intelligent life somewhere else in the universe.
You think Carmen's trying to make contact with an extraterrestrial?
If she succeeded, wouldn't that be the coolest thing ever?
Well, yeah, if she weren't stealing to do it. Player, scroll other items and areas in the world believed to be associated with UFOs.
Witness, if you will, an area known as the Bermuda Triangle, where many ships and planes have vanished under mysterious circumstances.
No, narrow the scan. She went to a Pacific island for her next heist.
There are giant statues called Maui Stoneheads on Easter Island, which are sometimes linked with stories about ancient alien astronauts.
Woohoo! Sounds like the place to start.
C5 to Easter Island, pronto!
Toko pao!
See? Your horoscope's wrong. You could have landed in the water and you didn't this time.
If it can't go wrong, it will!
We'll never make it!
Swim, Zach! Come on, keep swimming! Can you name 3 things the ancient Mayans had that we still use today? The ancient Mayans had calendars, roads, and schools.
Swim, Zach! Swim!
Incoming! Carmen Sandiego saving us? Nobody's horoscope could have called that one.
These Maui stone heads are so beautiful.
You think there's any way they could have been carved in honor of ancient space travelers, Ivy?
I don't believe it, but Carmen's obviously not taking any chances and it's just a myth. And the real question is, where could she be taking everything?
Player, bring up CrimeNet's videotape on any witnesses to the Arecibo telescope robbery.
Think maybe we'll find a stray clue hanging around Puerto Rico?
Mira, yo estaba amarrado y encerrado en una
He says he was tied up and locked in a security hut. All I remember is one of the henchmen whistling. Huh, catchy tune.
That's a dead end. Player, info scan the Arecibo telescope itself.
Yes, folks, it's here. The world's largest radio telescope. You want to send signals deep, deep, deep into space? You want to contact aliens and tell them to phone home? Well, this is the way to go. Hey, I won't lie to you, act fast. These $1 million babies are practically blowing out the door.
Access areas in the world where a 1,000-foot radio telescope would operate best.
The Serengeti Plains, Africa. Siberia, Russia. Ayers Rock.
Hold it! Ivy, the song's called Waltzing Matilda.
So?
So don't you see? The security guard heard one of Carmen's local henchmen whistling Waltzing Matilda, a famous Australian song.
And Ayers Rock is in the Australian outback.
Ayers Rock, Australia. There's gotta be a connection. C5 us to Australia. Big time.
All right, mate. You're on your way from Easter Island to the land down under, Australia. Australia is one of the 7 continents of the world. In fact, it's the world's smallest continent to be exact. But don't let that fool you. There are all kinds of plants and animals not found anywhere else in the world, like the kangaroo, the duck-billed platypus, the koala bear, and the world's largest barrier reef.
Wouldn't it be incredible if Carmen could actually contact intelligent life in outer space?
Yes, it would be incredible, Zach. But wouldn't it be even more incredible if we were able to catch her tonight?
There she is, Ivy.
We're here to rescue Carmen!
Ah! Oh no! Ivy! Don't let go!
It looks as though you've already got your hands full, Ivy. And I saved you once today. Goodbye.
Swing, Zach! After her!
We're gonna fall, Ivy! I know it!
Give yourself up, Carmen! The only way out is back up the wires to the ladder! It's over!
Wrong, Ivy. It's just beginning.
A flying flying saucer! Oh, she did it, Ivy! Huh?
No, she didn't. That's no alien. That's one of her own hovercrafts.
Well, I'd say your horoscope was way wrong today, Ivy.
I guess so, little bro. We stopped Carmen's plan and saved these world treasures. Next time we'll stop her, too.
You didn't contact aliens. Maybe not this time. But if I ever do, the stars in the sky won't be safe from me, player.
Cookie jar!